Hi everyone, 你们好. Welcome to lesson 3 of BryanChinese Pinyin Course. I'm Bryan. In lesson 2, we mastered the 6 simple finals. A, O, E, U, Yu. Can you still say them? Great job. Today, we're diving into 4 initials. Po, Po, Mo, Fo. These are the building blocks that combine with finals to form Chinese syllables. Before we start, let's clear up something important. When we say po, po, mo, fo, those are the names of the initials, not how they sound in actual Chinese words. It's like in English, where we call the letter B, but it sounds B in the words like by. In Chinese syllables, their real pronunciations are B, which are close to English sounds, but saying alone is hard for you to hear clearly. So we add the final O with the first tone to make their names Po, Po, Mo, Fo. This helps you hear and learn better. In Chinese, initials always pair with finals. So we will practice each initial with different finals from lesson 2. Let's start with our first initial, Po. Repeat after me. Po, Po, Po. In syllables, Po is actually pronounced as B. It is unvoiced and no vocal vibration. The English word B in bed is voiced with a stronger buzz. The Chinese B is softer and poppier, like the bàba, meaning dead. Let's try the initial alone again. Po, Po. Great. Now let's combine Po with the simple finals from lesson 2 to form syllables. Notice your vocal cords only vibrate when you hit the vowel. Po, A, Ba. With the fourth tone is Ba, like in bàba. The syllable Ba can mean different things depending on the character, but here it's dead. You don't need to learn the character yet. Just focus on saying Ba. Next one, Bo, O, Bo. In Mandarin, the vowel O does not occur on its own after an initial Bo, Po, Mo, and Fo. To make the transition smoother, a shorter U sound is inserted before O. However, Pinyin still spells it simply as Bo for convenience. So when you see Bo, B-O, don't pronounce it as Bo, Bo. Instead, read it as Bo, but always write it as Bo. This pronunciation is also used when naming the initial B itself. For example, the syllable Bo with the first tone means wave. For Bo and there's no such syllable in Mandarin, so we skip it. Bo, Yi, Bi. With the third tone, it is Bi, meaning pen. The full third tone is Bi. The daily use is Bi. The next one, Bo, Wu, Bu. With the fourth tone, it is Bu, meaning no. And it uses a falling assertive tone, like no. The next one, Bo, Yu. No syllable exists, so we skip it. Let's practice syllables. Ba, Bo, Bi, Bu. Let's move on to our second initial, Po. Repeat after me. Po, Po, Po. In syllables, Po is actually pronounced as P, similar to English pen, but it is heavily aspirated, a strong puff of air. For example, Pa means fear. To feel it, hold your hand a fist distance from your mouth and say Po or P. You will feel a big puff. Compared to English, P input is softer with less air. Let's try the initials again. Pour, pour. Now let's combine pour with our lesson 2 finals to form syllables. Pour, pa. With the first tone, it's a pa, meaning fear or scare. Say it with a sharp falling tone and a strong puff on p. Next, pour, pour. Same rule as bo. After pour, it is pronounced as pour, putting a quick u before o, but we write pour in pinyin. This is also the initials name. Pour. Pour with the first tone means slope. Next one, pour, no syllable in Mandarin, so we skip it. Pour, pi. With the second tone is pi, meaning skin. Next, pour, pu. With the third tone is pu, meaning general. The full third tone is pu, and the daily pronunciation is pu. Next, po, no syllable exists, so we skip it. Let's practice syllables. Pa, po, pi, pu. Awesome, 很好. Now let's compare bo and po to feel the difference. Po has big puff of air, like in pa, while bo has a tiny puff, like in ba. Hold your hand a fist distance from your mouth and feel the air as you repeat. Ba, pa, ba, pa. Now the other pairs. Bo, po, bo, po, bi, pi, bu, pu. Let's dive in our next initial. More. Repeat after me. More, more, more. In syllables, more is actually pronounced as similar to in mom, a soft you feel in your lips. Let's practice the initial again. More, more. Now let's pair more with our lesson 2 final to form syllables. More, ma. With the first tone, it is ma, meaning mom. We often say mama with a neutral tone, ma. Next one, more, more. Same rule as bo and po. After more, it is pronounced as more, putting a quick u before o, but we write more. This is also the initials name, more. More with the first tone means touch. Next, more, there is no syllable in Mandarin, so we skip it. More, mi. With the third tone, it's mi, meaning rice. The full third tone is mi. Daily pronunciation is mi. Okay, next one. More, mu. With the fourth tone, it's mu, meaning wood. Next one. More, no syllable exists, so we skip it. Let's practice the syllables. Ma, more, mi, mu. Let's tackle our final initials. For, repeat after me. For. In syllables, for is actually pronounced as f, like the f in 5. Lightly touch your upper front teeth to your lower lip and let the air flow naturally. Let's practice the initial again. 4, 4. Now let's pair 4 with our lesson 2 finals to form syllables. 4, fa. With the first tone is fa, meaning send. Say it with a steady high tone. 4, o, 4. Same rule as bo, po, mo. After 4, it's pronounced as 4, putting a quick u before o. But we write 4. This is also the initials name. 4, 4 with the second tone, meaning Buddha. Next, 4, there's no syllable in Mandarin, so we skip it. 4, no syllable exists, so we skip it. 4, fu. With the fourth tone, it's fu, meaning pay, using a falling assertive tone. 4, no syllable exists, so we skip it. Let's practice the syllables again. Fa, fo, fu. Now let's have a quick review of the initials we learned today. By initials, bo, we have ba, bo, bi, bu. Repeat. Ba, bo, bi, bu. Po, we have pa, po, pi, pu. Repeat. Pa, po, pi, pu. Mo, we have ma, mo, mi, mu. Repeat. Ma, mo, mi, mu. Fo, we have fa, fo, fu. Repeat. Fa, fo, fu. Now by finals. A, ba, pa, ma, fa. Repeat. Ba, pa, ma, fa, o. Remember the rule to pronounce wo after bo, po, mo, fo. Repeat. Bo, po, mo, fo. I, we have bi, pi, mi. Repeat. Bi, pi, mi. U, we have bu, pu, mu, fu. Repeat. Bu, pu, mu, fu. Now let's have some in-class listening practice. I will say one syllable from each group and you pick the one you hear. Ba, pu, mi, ma, po, fo. If you have any questions about today's lesson, leave a comment. I'll be happy to help. That's all for lesson 3. In the next lesson, we will move on to the next group of initials. Thanks for learning with me today. I will see you next time.